The goal of our video is to increase one's dodging ability and agility. We will utilize a structured program consisting of blocked, mini-blocked, serial, and random practice. Our learner will be practicing dodging various punches including a cross, jab, and hook. Our practice program is geared towards beginner to intermediate level boxers. Here's a demonstration of all three variations of the dodges. In the jab, the punch is thrown with the non-dominant hand straight forward. The learner will have to duck straight down to dodge the punch. The cross is a punch with the dominant hand that travels across the body. Charleston will duck down and step in slightly to dodge this punch for a potential counter. The hook is a punch with the dominant hand that comes around the side. Similar to the cross, Charleston will duck and step diagonally into his opponent for a counter. We will begin the training session with a warm-up. This will be arranged as a block practice in which Charleston practices dodging each variation 10 times in a row. Complete 10 dodges before moving on to the next punch. Repeat this format until the warm-up is finished. Following the warm-up, we will move into a mini-blocked format in which Charleston will perform 3 consecutive trials of each variation. Starting with this schedule of practice introduces a low amount of contextual interference. There is a relatively low amount of switches and high predictability. When the learner is confident and accustomed to the movements, administer a retention test following a 15-minute break. If the performer demonstrates an 80% success rate, make practice more difficult. This can be done by increasing the speed of punches or changing the practice format to one with a greater CI. Next, we will be going into serial practice where the performer will be dodging the 3 punches in this order: cross, jab, hook, repeat. This increases the number of switches between each punch and consequently CI as well. The predictability of a serial versus mini block practice is similar because the next punch is already known prior to its execution. When the performer is proficient at the skill, have them perform another retention test. If an 80% success rate is achieved, progress them to the next stage of practice. We will finish with a random practice format to simulate a real-life match in which incoming punches are harder to predict. Random and serial practice have a similar amount of switches. However, random practice decreases predictability, forcing the performer to constantly evaluate their opponent's movements and react accordingly. To increase difficulty, reintroduce punch speeds as needed. Through this progressive practice model, Charleston's dodging ability has improved significantly.